What is up, everyone? It's time for another market update. Today we are talking about stewarding the housing industry. What in the world do I mean by stewarding the housing industry? I actually love the word because it comes from one of my favorite Bible passages in all of Scripture. If you were to read the book of Matthew, chapter 25, you'll see a parable of the talents. And not to preach at you, right? But the best way to describe this whole idea of stewardship is doing what you can to be faithful with what you've been given. Just try to be as faithful as you can with what you've been given. Do right by what you've been given. Take care of what you've been given. And that's what stewardship is all about. So when I'm talking about stewarding the housing industry, I'm talking about all of us collectively playing our part to contribute to a healthier housing industry. And what I mean by that is just truly respecting and appreciating the rules and the regulations around our industry, okay? There's an article in HousingWire.com that I really feel like puts a lot of this into perspective. And there's this mortgage professional that basically was sentenced to 5 years in prison for fraudulently forging documents on loans. Can you believe that there's still people out there doing stuff like this? It truly, truly baffles me. I don't get it. But there's people out there that still do stuff like this. And this is why we have to have more regulations and rules and things to hold people accountable. So if you're a borrower or a consumer that is soon to go through this process of buying a home, maybe you've gone through it before, you will have someone like myself or a loan officer on my team or any loan officer that you work with that is truly out to do business the right way and abide by these rules and regulations. They're going to ask you for documents. They're going to ask you for things for you to sign, for you to reveal maybe a lot of stuff that you won't feel comfortable sharing with a lot of people. Confidential information, but for the reasons that are to ultimately do the business the right way. All right. And I just want to remind everybody of that because I know that can be a very, very tedious and frustrating process. But at the end of the day, we are doing it to not only be in compliance, but we're doing it to protect you. Because the more and more that people actually abide by those rules, the more and more people like you are protected. And people like this guy in HousingWire.com get held accountable for doing things the wrong way. Right? So just want to help remind everyone of that. I think this is fresh in my mind because we recently just had continuing education completed and we're talking about a lot of these things. But I hope that was helpful for you. Keep me and my team in mind, the team of loan officers that I have and our assistants and our processors and our underwriters. We're all about doing things the right way, and that's ultimately to serve you. So let us know how we can serve you. Also, keep in mind, there's going to be a Fed meeting this week. They're going to be talking about what they're going to do with the rates. We'll be interested to see what they do. We'll probably talk about that in the next market update. But till then, hope you all take care. Thanks for tuning in, and God bless.